ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। यमुना तीरावनचारी। यमुना तीरावनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 10, Text number 28. नूनं व्रतस्नान हुतादिनेश्वरः समरचितो हि अस्य गृहीत पाणिभिः। पिबन्ति याः सखी अदरामृतं मुहुर्। व्रजस्त्रियः सम्मुहुर्यद् आशयाः। नूनं व्रतस्नान हुतादिनेश्वरः समरचितो हि अस्य गृहीत पाणिभिः। पिबन्ति याः सखी अधरामृतं मुहुर्। व्रजस्त्रियः सम्मुहुर्यद् आश्रयाः। नूनं, certainly in the previous birth. Vrata, wow. Snana, bath. Huta, sacrifice in the fire. Adina, by all these. Ishvaraha, the personality of Godhead. Samarachitam, perfectly worshipped. he, certainly, asya, his, grahita pranibhihi, by the married wives, pibanti, relishes, ya, those who, sakhi, O friend, adhara amritam, the nectar from his lips, muhu, again and again, vrajastriyaha, the damsels of Rajabhumi, some muhu, often fainted, yat ashaya, expecting to be favored in that way. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Rishi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Oh friends, just think of his wives, whose hands he has accepted, how they must have undergone vows, baths, fire sacrifices, and perfect worships of the Lord of the universe, to constantly relish now the nectar from his lips. The damsels of Rajabhumi would often faint just by expecting such favor. Please repeat. Oh friends, just think of his wives, whose hands he has accepted, how they must have undergone vows, baths, fire sacrifices, and perfect worship of the Lord of the universe, to constantly relish now the nectar from his lips. The damsels of Rajabhumi would often faint just by expecting such favors. Religious rites prescribed in the scriptures are meant to purify the mundane qualities of the conditioned souls, to enable them to be gradually promoted to the stage of rendering transcendental service unto the Supreme Lord. Attainment of this stage of pure spiritual life is the highest perfection, and this stage is called Swarupa, or the factual identity of the living being. Liberation means renovation of this stage of Swarupa. In that perfect stage of Swarupa, the living being is established in 5 phases of loving service, one of which is the stage of Madhurya Rasa, or the humor of conjugal love. The Lord is always perfect in himself, and thus he has no hankering for himself. He, however, becomes a master, a friend, a son, or a husband to fulfill the intense love of the devotees concerned. Herein 2 classes of devotees of the Lord are mentioned in the stage of conjugal love. One is Swakiya and the other is Parakiya. Both of them are in conjugal love with the personality of God Krishna. The queens at Dwaraka were Swakiya, or duly married wives. The damsels of Raja were young friends of the Lord while he was unmarried. The Lord stayed at Vrindavan till the age of 16, and his friendly relations with the neighboring girls were in terms of Parakiya. These girls, as well as the queens, underwent severe penances by taking vows, bathing, and offering sacrifices in the fire, as prescribed in the scripture. The rites, as they are not an end in themselves, nor are fruitive action, culture of knowledge, or perfection in mystic power, ends in themselves. They are all means to attain to the highest stage of Swarupa, to render constitutional transcendental service to the Lord. Each and every living being has his individual position in one of the above mentioned 5 different kinds of reciprocating means with the Lord. And in one's pure spiritual form of Swarupa, the relation becomes manifest without mundane affinity. The kissing of the Lord, either by his wives or his young girlfriends, who aspire to have the Lord as their fiancé, is not of any mundane, perverted quality. Had such things been mundane, a liberated soul like Shukadeva would not have taken the trouble to relish them, nor would Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu have been inclined to participate in those subjects after renouncing worldly life. The stage is earned after many lives of penance. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वतीदेवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नूनं व्रतस्नान हुता दिनेश्वरः समरचितो हि अस्य ग्रहीतपाणिभिः। पिबन्ति याः सखी अधरामृतं मुहुर्व्रजस्त्रियः सम्मुहुर्यद् आशयाः। Oh friends, just think of his wives whose hands he has accepted. How they must have undergone vows, baths, fire sacrifices, and perfect worship of the Lord of the universe to constantly relish now the nectar from his lips. The damsels of Rajabhumi would often faint just by expecting such favor. So these Thapajis are now discussing a little different subject. They are just talking about the fortune of the 16,108 wives of Krishna, and also about the Vrajastriya, the ladies in the Vraja, the gopis. Here it says Pani Bihi, Grahita Pani Bihi. That's why when we do marriage in Vedic culture, there is one ceremony called Pani Grahan. Even the invitation card will say, please come for the Pani Grahana of so and so. The boy and the girl's name will be there. So Pani means hand. Grahana means to hold. So the husband is supposed to hold the wife's hand and the wife is supposed to hold the husband's hand so that they can serve together Krishna. That is the system. So this Pani Grahana, once the hand is held, you cannot leave it. That means all this divorce and this and that, it's not allowed in the Vedic system. But now we can see how perverted the whole thing has become. Nobody wants to hold the hand. Some places now they have stopped holding the hand anymore because they say, okay, let's enjoy, and then if there some day maybe not, because they don't want to take responsibility. The moment you hold the pani, then your responsibility starts to take care of that particular soul. So here, all these wives of Krishna, they became his Swakiya. Prabhupada explained. Swakiya. Swa means his own. Because that relationship is established like that. The wife becomes Swakiya. And then, of course, Parakiya is that, those who are not married, just friends. So that has taken a very big way in our culture now. Parakiya, everybody is having extramarital relationships. But of course, nothing to do with what we are reading here. Prabhupada explains very nicely that this Krishna's Parakiya thing was just to give the pleasure to all these sadhus, who wanted to have Krishna as their friends or husbands, when they're all in the Treta Yuga, during Lord Ramchandra's time, they express a desire. So Lord Ramchandra is none other than Krishna, and he was also so handsome and good looking and everything that somehow these people wanted that, because they were all devotees. They want to have association. Again, there is no perverted feelings there. So now we just copy that, but in a very perverted way. Somebody may say that, there were even homosexuality even during that period, because sadhus are wanting to have relationship with the Lord. But no, it's not in that way. That's the problem, because we try to see everything with our eyes, with our present condition. So here, to get the hand of Krishna is not easy. So they themselves are now, the ladies are telling that, how do you get it? By taking bath in the holy rivers, Huta, Snana, Vrata, Snana, Huta. Vrata means taking vow, like you can see that even today ladies are doing, like my mother, she used to maybe eat once or twice in a week, because today what is the problem? Oh, today is Monday for Lord Shiva. Then Tuesday is for Hanumanji. Like that, everything. I think Wednesday was the one thing which she had no problem. Except that when it's an Ekadashi or something on that day, then again you're gone, sometimes you don't eat at all. So these are all vratas. And also vrata also means vow, I will not do this, I will not I'll serve Krishna, I will offer him 5 offerings. So these are all vratas. And of course taking bath in the holy river is also very, very important. And then Huta. Huta means offering in the sacrifice, fire sacrificing. So what they did, they pleased the Lord. And then also Samarachita, they perfectly worshipped him. And this way they got the Pani of the Lord, the hand of the Lord. It's not easy. Like this sadhus, munis were doing great austerity. And the Lord said, okay, when I come as Krishna, as my personal original form, then I will marry you. Then I will have time with you. But interestingly, even with all this, just to prove that Krishna is not adulterated by all this, because it's pure. This instance of saving Parikshit in the womb of Uttara, Krishna had taken a vow, when the Brahmastra came, Krishna took water and he said, if I am Naistika Brahmachari, not dropped not dropped even a drop of semen. He says, if I am that, then only this child should be saved. And that's it. You know that Parikshit Maharaj was saved. So Krishna, same way Radharani, people talk a lot about their relationship. Radharani was also pure.